Wagwan party people, it's your girl DJ Nori, and you are locked into sound and substance. Today, I have the absolute honor of sitting down with none other than Lila Iké, a Grammy-nominated artist with a once-in-a-lifetime voice,
Wow.
with a massive stage presence, and an overall unforgettable sound.
Thank
Wagwan,
you.
Lila.
I'm blessed. It's a joy to be here. Thanks for having
Oh, you
me.
mean, man? Thank you.
Thanks for being patient because I know we're supposed to do this from sound check, but hungry that kill me, so I have to go look something to
And
eat.
just so even more while,
Yeah,
just
but it's
have to
a joy
adjust
to be
it.
here. I feel like tonight was a good energy.
Yeah, from the perspective of the crowd, it was great.
Thank you.
It was great. But you have a great stage presence all the time still. I've seen you in Hamburg before, I've seen you at Lost in Time.
Yeah. Oh, you were lost in time?
Yeah, man, I was at
Nice.
Lost in Time, which was a blessing.
Yeah.
And one thing that really stands out to me about your stage presence is your precision. Like,
Yeah.
you know, Ram, fi stop the band, stop Josh, make
Yeah.
sure it's
Everything
on
balanced.
point.
Yeah, man.
Is that something that just like comes to you naturally, or you had to
It
grow
is,
into
in
that?
fact, say it's a natural thing. I'm a perfectionist.
Mm,
And I feel like it's something I've developed even working with Protege.
mm,
It's almost like before I started my career, I had the opportunity to shadow somebody in their prime and beyond that.
mm.
So it's like the standard has always been proper. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As it relates to performance, I feel like when I'm performing, I see it as a conversation between me and the crowd. So if I feel like, say, within myself, the vibration just not translate, if the sound is not right, it's very important so we get that right. And for this particular tour, I never toured with an engineer, so
Mm-hmm.
was really crucial to make sure it's everything balanced. And even
Yeah,
sometimes it's not even a sound thing, it's literally like I feel like I want to repeat what I said here. I need this song to play again.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we appreciate. I mean, I appreciate it because it feels like that. It
Yeah,
feels
man,
like
it's natural.
you have a thing to say and you just want to make sure say it.
Yeah,
Oh, you want to say it.
yeah.
Yeah. So Treasure Self Love on your Grammy nominated
Yep.
album, Treasure Self Love, you move through pain, healing, and self acceptance. Kind of feels like you're evolving like track by track.
Yeah.
Is it that the music was the healing journey, or did you feel like you were in a healed space and now sharing the journey?
Say I feel like throughout life we're always healing.
Yeah.
I don't think in my opinion you're ever completely gonna be healed from anything because life is an experience that's ongoing.
Mm-hmm.
Once you're alive, you're gonna experience something and it might be unpleasant or it might be amazing. So there's always something to learn from
Mm-hmm.
and grow from, and growth is healing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for me with this album has been in the works like 4 years now.
Yeah.
So there are songs I started when I was in a different space, and then there were songs I started after I encountered something, and something really important I'd like to say happened to me around 2021. I learned a lot about myself, specifically my mental health.
Yeah.
And that kind of changed the trajectory of a lot of things and the direction that I was going in with my music naturally.
Yeah.
Not that it was something that, I'm not well, so I need to talk about this. I could not speak on anything else because that's all that was coming out of me. And so songs like Serious and Love in a Lovely Way and Brighter Days, all of those were written from that space.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whilst you had Romantic and all of those fun songs, that was more from somewhere that, that's not how I felt. So yeah, it's definitely, as you say, throughout the entire album, it's a different journey through self, compared to music that people might have heard from me before.
Yeah.
And I feel like, my music is always, it has always had depth.
Yeah.
But this album was more like, it's not about social commentary. It's not what's happening outside of me.
Yeah.
It's really what's going on inside, whether emotionally, as it relates to romantic love or self-love or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, what really stood out to me too is like, I mean, we all know you as like a real G, you know? You carry this strength and this confident energy. And while we saw that on the album as well, it's Scatter and them, we also got to see a way softer, more vulnerable, and more like hyper feminine side of you. Like,
for sure.
how do you balance those energies, or how do you like decide what you're leaning into while you're creating?
So I feel like within us there is that balance. It's really and truly what we choose to share and what comes out in whatever situation or around whomever. Because there are people I go around, which I'm sure happens to every woman. There are certain spaces you'll go into and you have to put on that,
Yes.
and then there are other spaces that you don't need that because people around you make you feel like, okay, it's okay to just sit down and you're feminine. So
Yeah.
it really comes out in for me when it needs. So I know when I need to be the lioness there, especially on the journey that I'm on.
Yeah.
Being, a female in a space that is usually very much diluted by men. You get
Yes.
what I'm saying? Whether in a studio or at a show or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
So we know how to deal with certain things. And also I feel like is a lot of it is nature versus nurture too.
Yeah.
My mom is a very lioness, fiery lady. I
Yeah.
was never raised with a male in the house.
Yeah.
It's always my mother and I have three sisters. So
Mm.
I watch her move through the different yin and yang energy within herself, and I realized that say your mother can't do anything. It's like I
Mm.
never grew up with my dad, but I still felt like I had that order that they would say that the
Mm.
man brings in it. Not to say that it's not important, because not having that energy around definitely affected me as well.
Yeah.
So it's just something that life teach you
Yeah.
through upbringing. When I left my mom's house and started living on my own and moving around the spaces in music, I said, boy, one of them man I feel like so them can't take
Mm.
no step on me. So that's kind of how it all comes together, and that comes out in the music one way or another. And as
Yeah.
you say, for this album, I just kind of had to let my guard down because that's how I was feeling. This was
Yeah.
a conversation with self. It didn't involve anybody else, so I felt safe being vulnerable within myself.
Yeah. Wow, that's deep.
Thank you.
So I remember on your first track that was right, biggest
Yeah,
fan. You used to say your mama never want you going in a
exactly.
studio, so
Yeah.
she not worry again now because she see the
No, she see it, man, and
yeah.
you know her herself experienced me going through the motions and the different things that happened with like my
Yeah.
mental health and as well, and she was very hyper fixated on me, even stepping away from music and being careful of who you're there on and everything. But she'd call me now and I'd get this is say you're good, man. You know
Yeah.
what you do. You're all right. Because my mom is not hyper involved in what's going on. You're
Yeah.
not going to see her at the studio anyway. She really and truly to her, Lila Iké, Alicia Gray is no difference. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
But whenever I hear her say, yo, me know you're good. I know that, all right then. Whatever I'm doing, it's clearly on the right path.
Yeah. Blessing. Oh, that's nice. All right. Next thing about the album that I noticed, the visual theme,
Yeah.
right? From the cover art that kind of gives mermaid vibes.
Yeah.
And then it was the Grammy gown, the
Yeah.
stage fit for
Yeah.
Sumfest, stage fit for Lost in
Yeah.
Time. What's with the blue theme? Like what does that represent for you?
When I first started to work on like what the visual direction was gonna be for the project, I just remember when the name of the album came to me,
Mm.
I remember feeling like a water energy.
Mm.
And also it was around the time to when I and Josh started the whole world sound movement and the whole
Mm.
world thing,
Yeah.
and the world being majority water
Yeah.
and the color representing the world being blue and green. And I was like, yo, I remember telling the photographer that I need the album cover to literally look like it's just me in water. And what it is now is kind of what we came up with. Somebody literally painted the backdrop.
Mm.
And I was like, yo, say me like that blue, yeah? And I'm just a very theme oriented girl. So since the album has that whole blue thing coming out
Mm-hmm.
of the orange with the
Yeah.
experience, I was like, all right, I'm gonna have some representation of this. And you don't know blue represent royalty as well. I hear sound sometimes in colors, and I
Yeah.
can see aura. And I just felt like, yo, this blue thing, me like that vibe, yeah. And blue compliment me one way or
Yeah.
another. Yeah, so
Yeah, that's so deep because literally
yeah,
what you said about seeing
yeah,
colors, it's the
yeah.
same exact thing for me. That's
And
why I noticed it so much.
another very important thing to note as well, which is why I double down on it too. Blue in chakra represent
Mm.
the throat chakra.
Mm.
And so this album I had to use my throat chakra a lot because you can block your throat chakra
Yeah.
if you're not expressing yourself truthfully and expressing your truth. And I think this album was about that, self-expression. So it's kind of where it all
Yeah,
came
that's
from.
so deep. As a cancer, as a water baby,
Yeah,
that was
man.
something that stood out to me so loud. I really wanted to
Yeah,
ask
man. Nice.
that. Yeah, give thanks for sharing that.
Of course.
Yeah, how does it feel? Like, I mean, the songs are so intimate, right?
Mm.
I mean, you just kind of shared it on
Mm.
stage, but for the camera.
Yeah.
How does it feel to perform things that were so intimate to you that you wrote in such a hard
Amazing.
moment?
Amazing. I've waited years to share these songs because for a while it was just something I was listening to with my friends, my
Yeah,
close friends. So it's like touring, which is why touring is so important to me because
yeah,
every night I come across a new set of people that might
yeah,
have never ever heard me before or never ever heard of the album before. And I get to present the music, and this is like a world sound presentation. So we kind of make it fun with putting certain songs on some old school rhythms. And
mm-hmm.
with the band, I can be more intricate with actually singing it on its original beat because it translates better. But it's nice to share the message when you're going through something. It's always good to have somebody to talk to, whether a friend, a therapist, your pastor, your parents. So for me, going while I've gone through it and is healing from it every day, sharing my story with someone else definitely empowers me.
Yeah,
And make me feel like, say, all right, so what? You've cried, you've experienced pain, even publicly you've had to endure certain things under
yeah,
a telescope.
yeah,
Okay? I'm human. You get
yeah,
me? And I'm doing it as truthfully as I can. I think
yeah,
that's something to respect. And every single time I've shared my music, I realize that the songs that speak about depth and stuff that happens within me is the one people are gonna come to me and be like, yo, you have no idea how much your music heals me. And the
mm,
space needs that because a lot of the music now, which I love, is just about entertainment. Not many people are delving into actually expression of self. And so I feel proud to be like on the forefront of all of that.
yeah, man. We're definitely proud for you. Nah,
Thank you.
like every single song is like you feel like you have a personal
Thank
relationship
you.
with. So, yeah, man, we appreciate it. So touring though, like I mean,
Yeah.
you pour energy into crowds night by night by night.
Yeah.
How do you recharge? Like, what do you do to make sure you're
Boy,
good?
that's the part that I really need to work on a lot
Yeah,
because I'm not the best sleeper.
yeah, same.
Because when I get wound up, as miss, I think it's something that has to do with my bipolarity. It's like
Mm,
either super high or super low. It's like
mm,
striking that balance to find, make sure you get up on that linear there.
mm.
But I for one have really good people around me that make sure, Josh is really amazing at that. He's gonna make sure say, all right, time to go bed or make sure that, you have something to eat and just having good people around me, to be honest, because everything is energy. And if you feel wound up in a negative way, then you won't relax. So I've just been kind of making sure that I'm eating properly.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying? That's why today when we were supposed to do the
yeah,
interview, I was like, boy, I tell you the truth, I have to eat something.
yeah,
So eating properly, trying my best to incorporate, some sort of fitness.
yeah,
Cause when I'm home, I'm on my gym shit. I
yeah,
eat right, very balanced meals, gym every day. You get what I'm saying? On tour it can be a little bit rough. So what I
yeah,
do, like today I just walked to the venue instead of driving in for 5 minutes in a
yeah,
vehicle. I just, walked and sleep, crucial. Sleeping is like the most important thing, to be honest. So I
yeah,
try to just remind myself that all right, you can't exist on Jamaica time right now. You need to
yeah,
go to your bed.
yeah. All right. Well, now Julio, last question. I sat down with Protege a couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks
Nice.
ago, and while he was on stage, he did Feel It,
Yeah.
which is so beautiful for me to see juggling come back into
Yeah, man.
reggae. And I hear a whisper say you on
Yep.
it too. Is it
Yeah,
too
man.
much to ask for a little snippet,
Of
like
course
just a
not.
little something?
Is this what it feels like to be loved like this? I don't know, but it feels right. And it's just one kiss. Falling in love in a real life. Ignorance can feel like bliss. when you're missing out, but you with me now, and I'm just so grateful for your love. Rereading conversations and smiling off my face, laughing at the way you say things. You really got away. Reliving every moment, looking forward to the day I won't have to let you go. Just hold me close. Is this what it feels like?
Wow.
Hey, I
I
can't
mean,
wait for that
man.
song because it's the first time in a long time I've made a new song.
Yeah.
Because for the past 4 years before I put this album out, it's just been listening to Treasure Self Love over and over
Yeah.
again. So I'm so excited to drop that song. It's coming really by next month. It out.
I'm so
Yeah,
looking
man.
forward to it. I mean, it's big songs on it
Big
already.
song, trust
And
me.
as man said, like in dancehall, we just had the way I feel
Yeah,
like rhythm. So I'm
yeah.
so happy to see a reggae
No,
rhythm
for
bringing
sure.
back that energy.
Juggling in a reggae is becoming a thing again, man.
Yeah.
Winter James has this rhythm as well that Samry has a song on it to say round and round we go. Amazing juggling. It has pressure bus pipe, it has busy signal, you know, and literally, like, I was just talking to Protege today. He's like, any song you hear upon the album where you like the rhythm, let me know, drop something on it.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of getting back into the wave of making new songs. So
Yeah.
it's so exciting to just go in studio and it's a fresh rhythm. I mean, when I heard the different songs coming out, the Finally from Romaine, the Flowers and Flame, the Alley, and I'm like, Diggy, me can't get left off of that rhythm here. And I just wrote mine and I love it so much. I can't wait to perform it.
Oh man, I'm so happy. I wasn't sure to ask that because you know sometimes
What?
people cagey about their
No,
new music.
Man, not new music. Sometimes a Protege have to tell me, say, Lila, please, do not play this on the live. Me no business, and it a come, so I need to know, you know?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yo, give so much thanks.
Of course, sis, love
This
her.
was a pleasure.
No, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, show the camera them clocks, yeah. See them clocks, yeah? Murder. Of course, beautiful conversation. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. All right, people. This is Sound and Substance. I'm Nori. This is Lila Iké.
Sound and Substance. In New York, they want me, and I'm gonna be there. Sound and Substance one way, so I had to be here. You know it go, love.
Wow, big up yourself, man. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I'm Nori. Stay grounded, stay inspired, and keep the music alive.
Treasure self-love.